Good afternoon. I hope y'all are staying warm. It's very cold outside. I was going to go through the assumptions and APA results for the SPSS and the school district data for enrollment in regions 1 and 5. So at first, um, whenever we're checking the assumptions, the first thing we want to do is go up here to analyze because we have to uh, run a t-test first. One of the things I did first, though, and this might be opposite, I did do the descriptive statistics first because I wanted to make sure that my dependent and independent, my dependent and my factor were correct. So my dependent was the enrollment and my factor was the region. Um, I want to show you the histograms. We go to plots. We don't want stem and leaf, we want histogram. I also want the Levine test, so I go down to power estimation so I can get that number. Um, I'll click continue, and then I mainly just want to show the plots. Okay. When I get this, the histograms for region 1, it kind of shows just a drop the further the enrollment goes. Um, to me, this would be the biggest outlier. Then for histogram for region 5, these two values between 1,000 and 1,500, that's an outlier, and between 1,500 and 2,000, that would be another outlier. So now I'm going to go back up and start with the assumptions of the t-test. So I'll go to independent samples t-test. My testing variable is going to be enrollment. Then my region is going to be my grouping variable because I want to do 1 and 5. So when I define the groups, group 1 is going to be 1, and then group 2 is going to be 5. I'll continue. I do want the homogeneity, and so I will go from here, click OK. This will give me my t-test, and then it also gives me the Levine's test for equality. One, so the Levine's test for equality of variances, the significant number right here, 0.011 is the significance is 0.011. Since this is less than 0.05, the assumption of homogeneity of variance is not met. However, I'm going to proceed with the other steps of the tests. So after I get this number, and this is where I get a little bit more confused, but I'm going to try my best. I go up here to to analyze again. When I go to descriptive statistics, I'm going to go to descriptives this time. When I click descriptives, I'm going to put enrollment in here first. This is where I get confused because I don't remember if it does the z-score yet or not. So I'll put enrollment in. I will save standardized values as variables. After I do this, I click OK. It's going to give me the descriptives. I then go back and run another t-test. And then I'll go to the independent samples t-test. I put enrollment back over onto the just the list. I now have this new z-score down here. I'll click the z-score and put it over to the test variable. The regions are going to stay the same. Everything's going to stay the same. After I click OK, this is going to give me another or another independent samples test. Now, when we get to the significant difference in district enrollment between Region 1 and Region 5. There is a significant difference. In APA style, I'll report this as T times the degree of freedom, so 2.828 times 77.267. That gives me 218.511. P equals 0.011. And then my Cohen's D is going to be the mean difference here, since we did just test that again. And that's going to be 0.45, because that 3 is not going to make the 5 move to a 6. So because our p-value is less than 0.05, since it is 0.011, we reject the null hypothesis. The Cohen's D of 0.45 is, or indicates, a medium effect, meaning the difference is practically important. I hope I did this correctly, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day and stay warm.